down there. Gotcha. I guess she's not gonna show up. So much has been going on. I'm trying to read. Honey, let me see. Somebody just came on. Manuela, is that how you say your name? Yes. Hi, sweetheart. Hi. You know what's on my heart tonight? This addiction versus dependence thing. I just lost another very young member of my family. Someone that was like, he called me auntie, you know? My daughter, very young, they same age at passing. I watched my folks struggle with like stuff like alcoholism. But then these drugs came on the scene. You know, these dang drugs that came on the scene, and people were thinking it's addiction, and they're trying to treat it like addiction, and it's not addiction, and they don't get it. They just don't get it. And I've been trying for years to tell people and warn people, and my family is just falling apart in front of my eyes, and it hurts. It hurts. Hi, Elizabeth. This might be kind of triggering tonight. I'm talking from my heart. These kids loved me. The worst thing I ever did with any of them was smoke some pot with them, you know. And they were adults. We all, you know how it is when you grow up in a family with alcoholism and addiction issues, and I'm sorry if I offend any of my family members. Not every one of my family members has these problems, but so many of us do, and no one talks about it, or put a Band-Aid on it. You can't treat this addiction like addiction. How do you say it? I mean, this is not addiction, it's dependence, and it's you can't just put the drug down. You can't go into a month-long recovery place and think you're going to be okay. You have to understand the beast. And the beast, the injury that it causes you, even if you're out there functioning after you've stopped these medications, you still got symptoms going on, and you're not okay. You're not okay, and no one recognizes it. You don't even know what the hell's wrong, because no one understands this. No one understands dependence. I could not put it down. If I did, my legs, my head, my body, seizures. We're talking physical reactions. And I'm looking back over the years. This is where I wanted to go with this. All these younger kids that are struggling so hard right now. They don't understand the beast that they're dealing with. You can't 12-step this injury. You cannot 12-step these medications. That's not going to help or work. It's not what the issue is. We have been physically hurt. Our body has become dependent. I'm not a doctor. I don't explain it well enough, and I'm so frustrated. I loved that kid so much. My daughter and my nephew. Sorry. Oof. Hi, Jojo. Hi, Susanna. Yeah, I told you this might be triggering tonight. How do we get through to people? We just keep talking, I guess, surviving it. You know, that's my goal. That's what drives me. I know if I can survive this and come out the other side, that people will believe it. You know, it's like that's been I've been carrying this message for so long, and the only way to get them to hear me is to do it, to prove it, to make it. It's taking so long. It's taking so long. And things like this keep happening. Oh, God, my heart. My heart, Jojo, it hurts. Oof. I cry a lot, huh? Sorry. But, you know, if we don't cry, it makes it worse. I don't know, you know, that's the question I'm asked all the time. And this young man, he was such a beautiful boy. My daughter, she was so beautiful. But we couldn't help them. It's not that the families didn't try. We didn't understand what we were dealing with. I was treating it like addiction too. I didn't know any other way. I didn't understand. Maybe that's what we need to do, our own recovery book. You know, I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm just alone. And I know you guys understand. I know you do. I know you do. Crying, never apologize. Okay, thank you, Jojo. Thank you, honey. And then, you know, I'm looking at his sister. She's such a beautiful child, too. And I think she's okay. I think she didn't get affected, you know, with that. She's being affected in other ways, though. Like I said, it's so hard to grow up around alcoholism and all of that stuff because life is always chaos, you know. Even if you're not participating in the drink, you're still being affected by the behaviors, you know. And you drown in the bottle right there with them. I wasn't an alcoholic. Thank God. Thank God. My gosh. This is where I've been going with this. I've been battling Big Pharma my whole life. The more I'm thinking about everything, like, oh my gosh. We're born these beautiful, healthy babies. I'm painting a baby right now. And we're assaulted immediately, you know, and I have to be careful what I say. A lot of loss this year for me. I don't even know how I feel tonight. I just know that you're my family. And thank you. I don't want to be a taker, and there's just so much sadness in my life right now. I feel like I might be sucking the life out of you guys, and I don't want to do that at all. I'm starting to get better. My legs have changed. It's uneasy for me right now because they're different. I don't even know how to explain it. I'll figure out how to function with them like this. Oh, Susanna, thank you, sweetie. I love you too. Oh, Elizabeth, thanks. Kelly, hi, honey. Hi. We all go through so much, you know. That's another reason I need to make it through this, because for some reason I'm getting my butt kicked. A healthy person would be struggling with a lot of the stuff I'm dealing with. So I gotta make it. You know, you guys are helping me, and I don't want you to think you're wasting your time either. You know, thank you. Thank you for listening to me. This dependency versus addiction thing is so frustrating. You know, like, so frustrating. The best thing I've learned to do is I have to pull away a lot. Like, I don't hang out in the meetings. I could go to meetings right now, but that would be like throwing myself to a den of vipers. So, and there are some family members I could probably go hang out with, but that's not a good idea either. I've been doing a lot of crying for my family and old friends and stuff, and I've had to sit back and be real honest with myself lately. See, I can do this now. I'm not so unconsolable. Do you see this? If this had just happened just a few months ago, I'd been hysterical all day long. Anyway, where was I going with all that? This happens a lot. This happens a lot. Could be the butter. I'll be honest with you. This could be partly butter, but I am still in too much pain to give up my pain medication to see. Like I said, this is changing. Oh, you have oh, thank you, sweetheart. I'm glad I have talent to talk, because you guys are the only ones I have to talk to. Seriously. Seriously. My husband last night, we're playing a board game, and everything I brought up was a sore subject with him, and I was like, man, and he said, well, can we try to just talk about positive stuff, right? That means absolutely nothing from the past, and very little from right now. I mean, there's like, that leaves not much to talk about, which is really sad, you know. I don't know. I try to create more nice memories, but like I said, everybody's going through their own thing. You know, my husband's struggling with his own stuff, nothing to do with me, but it affects me. You know, my stuff affects him. You are self-regulating and gaining agency over yourself. Yes, Kelly, yes. It's starting to happen for me. And I'm starting to demand it from my partner. Oh, sorry. But it's a nice feeling. We have to self-regulate ourselves. It's nobody else's job but ours, right? And I know how off the hook I have been for the last 7 years. I mean, my gosh. Oh, this is the most horrific thing to go through. It's like the worst acid trip you could ever possibly go on. The never-ending horror story acid trip. I'm watching my family members, like I drove past their house the other day. I can drive now sometimes. I went to the lake where we all go fishing, and by myself. I couldn't go up to say anything to any of them because they're I've done all I can to reach out. I literally even went on TV, and nobody acknowledged me. So I need people around me that come around me to understand what I'm going through and understand, like, I have some rules now. I have boundaries. I can't I'm not who I used to be at all, and I'm not who they think I was. I didn't do, I think, what they think I did. I'm not sure what the heck's going on, but I've been ostracized. So I drove by and sent my love, my energy, and then I went down to the lake. And I filmed that with you guys. Thank you, see? See, you guys keep me so much company. I hope I keep you company too. Kelly's over there going, amen. Yes, it's hard not to get stuck in the unresolved issues. Yes. Well, my life got erased. There's no happy memories. None. Everything is attached to heartache for both of us. For both of us. It's like everyone we knew died, and he's got a few friends at work left. This really was a bomb in both of our lives. Yeah. Yeah. Jojo, I wish we had an easier way to have learned what we have about people, yes, and about these medications too. I wasn't the mother I could have been to my kids. And I started on birth control when I was extremely young. Thyroid medications, extremely young. I had one doctor put me on crosstops before I was even in, I think I had just hit junior high, 6th grade. Crosstops are speed. Smoked pot as a kid. I liked to smoke pot. I liked to grow it in the canyon with my neighbor. But I still didn't like to drink. I was an anxiety-ridden kid, brave, but had a lot of anxiety. I don't know, and I look back and all the medications, all the, stupid diagnoses that weren't correct, that I'd been medicated for years, or oh, you have this now too. I didn't have fibromyalgia. It was my body telling me that my antidepressant was messing me up. I was medicated for 25 years. It's, yes, honey. Yes, Kelly. And I'm sorry, I don't want to stick my nose in there. It's hard for me to read. Anesthesia during that time. Yeah, and I know I did some weird stuff. When I had cancer, they had me on comfort care. Whoa, look out. I know I did some weird stuff, but it wasn't a bad person. It was just, I don't know. I don't know. Thinking I'm clean and I should be proud. I'm not drinking and I'm not doing all this other stuff. You know? Oh my gosh. Famous can gaslight. We are not responsible to take on that on. Yeah. Families can gaslight. We are not responsible to take that on. I'm sorry, my eyes are tearful tonight. Benzos are like alcohol on our GABA receptors. I didn't take benzos, but that was for when this happened, was the first time I really, they gave me Latuda when I first got fibromyalgia, but I didn't like it. I only took it I hardly took it. So I took benzos for 8 months, and it did this. 8 months, and it wasn't like a regular dose. I went down that rabbit hole really, really fast. It sucked me down fast, but I already had CPRO damage. You know, that's why I got the benzos. Nikki, hi, sweetheart. I'm on here bawling my eyes out, babbling like a fool. I love you too, sweetie. You're doing good, huh? You doing good? Kelly, you doing good too? I don't know. Yeah, the up and down, it's so hard. Oh, Jojo, the C-Pro, wow. I remember I was in the car. I remember this like yesterday. I went from it's a bright, beautiful, like glad to be alive day, like appreciating the day because it was gorgeous, you know, and I came to a stop sign and it was all of a sudden like, you know how you get that creepy feeling like there's an enemy nearby, like the wolf is there? And it even seemed like the daylight dimmed. Yeah, it's hard to talk about. The daylight dimmed, and the pain started running up my legs. And then I got in the car one day and I couldn't remember how to start the car. I ran away from my husband. I was stumbling a lot of confusion. I was falling a lot. I was getting hurt a lot. Yeah, scary. It was like evil arrived, and it did. You know the wolf well, huh, Jojo? Elizabeth says, I'm going through a taper right now. It's not easy coming. No, it isn't, Elizabeth. But I'm so proud of you. Please hang in there. Go as slow as you need to. I don't know. I shouldn't tell you stuff like that. I haven't tapered. But there's groups, you know. Talk to people. I'm sorry. I have to be careful what I say. But I'm so proud of you for doing it because, you know, I've never known such evil in my life. My God. It's evil in it, and I want it gone, and I want it gone for everyone. You know, when I have decent days here now, it's beautiful. I'm never out of pain, and the movement's always there. But yes, I have days where I can feel peace and love, and the sky is shiny and bright, and I appreciate everything so much more than I used to. I really do. You know, I can't wait till the pain's gone. So hang on. It's so worth it. You're waking yourself up, and it's a painful process, but I promise you it's worth it. So worth it. I know I get preachy, sorry. Elizabeth thinks I'm going really slow. I'm at half meds and went through hell. Just starting to stabilize, ready for the next phase of, up here. Waiting for the next phase of the taper. You're not kidding, these drugs are evil, right? How do you explain that to someone that's never experienced that? Like, the lights go out, like, I'm an artist too, and I seriously, like, the hair on the back of my neck stood up that day. I was like, what just happened? What just happened? Yeah. Oh, Nikki, I'm so sorry you're crying too. I wish I could wipe your tears for you, honey. I don't know. I wish we could buy an island somewhere. I don't know. I feel so close to you guys, and like we've never met. Like I feel like I'm burning down. I get on here and I talk, and then you guys are there, and I don't feel so scared. Or what's going on, Nikki? Oh, Kelly's 5 months free. Oh, wow, Kelly, nice. Nice. It'll take a while before you start feeling, Whew. It'll take a while. Like I was saying in the beginning, these kids just stop these drugs and then they're messed up as all hell, but they think, it couldn't be those drugs because I quit them, right? Like even years down the road, they don't get that it's still those drugs that they took 2 years ago that are messing with them. They don't understand that, and I don't know how to help them understand it. I'm so frustrated. So frustrated. Ugh. Like every time you take C-Pro, your body takes a hit. It's a cumulative thing. It's not all at once. It's cumulative, and you can't 12-step that stuff. You can't 12-step that stuff. Let's see. An island commune would be great. We have our own spokesman unspoken. Yeah, huh? Yeah, exactly. All we have to do is look at each other. Just hearing you, I feel the same. Just crying because of life. Right, sweetheart? We're going to gain too, though. Please keep that in mind. I'm making these paintings and my mind's blown away. I'm establishing a relationship with my partner with proper boundaries and understanding. I'm sorry. Oh. Ow. Do you know how lucky I am to be with someone that's willing to work through this with me? And how lucky he is to have someone like me. Oh my God. I'm sorry. Oh, Sprocket. Oof. Okay, I'll try to stop laughing now. Hi, Tom. Oh, hi, Tom. Hi, sweetheart. How are you doing? Wow, blast from the past. Hi, Ashley. Nikki's laughing. Good. Good. See, I'm hysterical. My family, the Bolin family, the Gaylord family, loved to laugh. They loved to laugh. They were such characters. Such characters. So I have a very odd sense of humor. Excuse me, especially when I'm in pain, I'll make inappropriate jokes, and but I think you guys have this sort of the same dark humor I do now. Tom, are you all better? Oof. Nikki, how are you doing? You were like kicking butt there, right? Big Pharma messes with brain chemicals. Yes, they do, Nikki. Beast. The beast. The beast. I want to hear how you guys are doing. I need to quit vaping. Any suggestions? It's not like I can put a nicotine patch on. It's become a pacifier. And I really, in my brain, believe that the nicotine helps this, but it might not. Did they ever figure out why Sprocket is coughing? Collapsed tardigrade, consecutive heart failure. I will message you that on Ashley. I will message you about that. Okay, I can't talk about that too right now. I'll start crying. Yeah. He's 15 years old. Love you, sweetheart. I'm doing everything I can. Everything I can. Like, even when I'm vaping, it's going into this fan thing, Um, yeah, he's babied. He's definitely babied. Which is something else that's kind of cool, I couldn't do that before. And my husband was kind of ornery, Now he's like willing. Like, yeah. So, hi, Charlotte. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, Stefan. How are you doing, sweetie? Ashley, let's see. Oh, I'm sorry for. I know, Ashley. I am too, but it's not that often. It's getting better. His eyes were running too, and that's starting to clear up. I really shouldn't vape in here at all around him at all. Okay, I'm gonna work on that. Maybe that'll help me quit vaping. That's how I quit smoking when I got pregnant. I imagined myself blowing smoke into a little baby's face, and I quit. No problem. No problem. I was one of the moms that had to have the babies naturally. I wanted to have them naturally. I didn't want any drugs. I did the Lamaze and the Lychee League. I belonged to the Lychee League. Ow. Maybe try vaping outside, make a little hard. Yeah, huh? Yeah, because that's what I did with my kids. I didn't smoke in the house. I went outside. I just haven't because of this injury. I've been like, But I'm getting better, so yes, you're right. Make it hard and make it less often. Hi, Miss Eve. Hi, sweetheart. Good idea, Elizabeth. Because I set it over there and I'll just get up and go get it. It's a pacifier. Ah. Oh. Did you see the video I did of my family? Weren't they pretty people? They're so pretty. We missed out on so much, and it was all because of addiction and alcoholism and dependency. Dependency, 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 Big Pharma. Big Pharma dependency. Dependency. Wait, Elizabeth, I need to stop swearing, so I will start a swear jar with a lid and I have an unscrew every time I swear. I don't have any money, so it would be all Dawn's money, so it wouldn't matter to me. Oh my gosh. You know, I can't believe no one would help us. Like, I don't know. Bless his heart, he didn't throw me out. He did not do the best job. I'm sorry. He didn't do the best job. He didn't throw me out, and he's still here. He's still here. So we drive each other crazy, but he's still here. Jojo, the harder I'd need a damn industrial-sized vat for my potty mouth, Jojo says. Me too. Ow. Ow. My daughter, bless her little heart, the first time, her first, sentence, I was putting her in the car. It was a little car. It was I think it was a Volkswagen, and I was trying to get her into the seat, and I hit my head, right? And I said, oh, shit, and I swung my arm, and then I grabbed my head, right? We're at my aunt and uncle's. Oh, I love them so much. My uncle shut the door on my daughter, and she goes, oh, shit, and then she grabs her head really hard. My aunt and uncle, I thought were going to wet their pants. The bowling blood, that's what we used to call it. Elizabeth, Jojo's laughing. Hi, Jacqueline. Hi, honey. I'm on here just blabbing away. Thought I'd check in with everyone. I'm losing my mind tonight because my heart's broken. But, how are you doing? How are you doing? I'm laughing and crying. Yeah, me too. Me too. Me too. I'm so glad I can laugh now, though. It feels so good to be able to laugh and cry. I remember in the beginning I couldn't do either. You get stuck. And then when the crying started, it hasn't stopped. It just hasn't stopped. But it's been very cleansing. All those years that I stuffed all that like the pills, the medications we take keep us from feeling these emotions so that we can function in life. You're not allowed to cry and be all upset at work. You can't. You got to do. You got to do. And so we just keep stuffing. I've spent almost 7 years crying my eyes out. And I just lost 2 people that I love dearly in the last couple of days. I mean, 2 people I was really hoping and praying that I was going to get to see again, one more time. And I'm okay. I'm going to be okay. I'm going to be okay. I don't need any pills. Sorry, I didn't mean to shove my phone up my nose. I don't need to medicate, and I'm not going to. What am I searching for here, you guys? I'm going to make it through this. We're all going to make it through this. We just are. Because we have to. We have to. We have to show them that this was not addiction, that this was dependency. We have to teach the world because people are trying to do the right thing and they're being punished. They're suffering. And they don't understand why they can't just put the drugs down or the medications down like everybody else is. They don't understand, they don't get it. And people look at them like they're failures because they need the medicine. And doctors are even doing this to their patients. They're just stopping medications on their patients. I mean, it's horrifying. Medication shortages that are going on, nobody understands what dependence actually means. Like, I feel like the poster child for dependence. This is what it means, and I'm sorry there's so many others that are having to be poster childs too, But we're going to make it through this, and we're going to show them. We're going to show them. We're going to show them. I'm getting there. It's changing for me. I'm 62 years old, by the way. I've been dancing with the devil in my bedroom for years. And I can't even explain that story to people. Don't get it. I was completely alone. Nobody spoke to me here. It's the shortages at the doctor wanting to pull me off the Ativan that led to my taper. Well, you know what, Elizabeth? Hopefully that's a blessing because I'm hoping that's a blessing for you, honey. I really am. I've lost quite a few friends to that drug because they were on such a high dose and they hit tolerance. And the doctors wouldn't give them more. They needed more to be able to function. So be glad you're going the other direction. Be glad you're going down. I love you. I know I don't know you, but you know that saying, people can hate each other for no reason? Well, I can love you for no reason, and I love you for a reason. We're fighting the same demon, same dragon. We're in the same battle. Last year I was almost off, but I was about to come off and I couldn't sleep for 3. Yeah. Isn't that crazy? I didn't sleep for years. It was so crazy. How do people survive that? Like, I looked up the Guinness Book of World Records. I don't know, it was like 3 days or something. We've got that beat. We have that beat. But we're all so messed up that we can't prove it. They say we micro sleep, like there's microbursts that we sleep in when that's going on. And I believe that. I believe that. Oh, I know, Elizabeth. We have to take time to get to know each other. Let's see, Jojo. Wait, where'd it go? Feels beyond dependence. Restaining would help. It's central nervous brain damage. Oh, you're talking to somebody else. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I have to do that to read. Everybody done talking? See, Jojo, you keep going as long as you need, Lou. Oh, I'm okay. I'm okay now. Thank you, you guys. I'm just here to talk mostly right now. Thank you for listening to me tonight. See, I'm crazy. I cry my eyes out and then I'm laughing my head off. Then I cry. Then I laugh. Then I sit here and go, WTF, and stare at the wall. I'm sick of television. I want to paint more, but my pain and stuff is like, I can only do it so much, I can only do it for so long. And the boat's kind of hard right now. What time is it here? I don't know. I don't know. I'm in California. I don't know. I'm not crazy. Jojo says I'm not crazy. Thank you. I do not know how to say your name. Whoop. Moraka. I slaughter names. I slaughter them. I always have. That's not new. And it was awful because I was a consultant. I was a boss. Names are, I don't know what it is. Okay, you guys. I love you. Talk to me under here, and I'll be watching it, and I'll try to answer you tonight. Okay? They don't get mad at me for everything I said. I got a little brave, but we'll see.